Welcome live viewers, welcome replay viewers to my broadcast. I'm simulcasting with the same username everywhere. Tiffany TLC Music on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. Please do follow me on one or more of these platforms. Just make sure you tell the platform on my profile page that you want to get all my notifications and that you tell the app, the platform app, that you want to get notifications from that app. Got to tell your phone that. Okay, that was confusing. Anyway, just got to make sure you're actually getting notifications. Otherwise, you won't. Hi, Wesley. How are you doing? Happy almost New Year's. How are you? I do come on most weekdays I aim to come on between like 5:30 and 6 p.m. or so Pacific time. Hi, Daniel. My Christmas was pretty good. How was your Christmas? Anyway, I also do modern American folk on acoustic guitar, all my own songs, except one song written for me, but I also do some vocal looping and some bluesy songs. That's my little intro. And Wesley, how was your Christmas as well? I know you said you were going to focus on eating. I get that. Awesome. Wesley, that's great. Your Christmas was great, and you updated the app. Awesome. And you're doing wonderfully. Super. So here's what I'm thinking for tonight. I'm thinking starting with awareness, the sun on the sea, I'm so done, and a reason why. I'm actually also thinking maybe of no worries again, even though I just did that a couple days ago, because it's been one of those kind of, the end of the day, just something happened that just like, Daniel, we're playing it safe, I'll tell you. We're playing it safe. You know, last year we didn't even stay up late for New Year's, and I have always been sort of against that, even though I've always gone along with the crowd and stayed up late, but it means that my New Year's starts out where I'm feeling horrible. And I don't drink or anything, but just staying up late, I feel horrible on the first day of the new year. Like, I don't want to bring in the new year that way, but it's hard when all your friends or family are doing that. But we've been playing it safe with COVID. Like, we're definitely not getting together with other people physically. The question is, are we going to stay up? And that I don't know. What about you? What about you all? If anybody has any plans they want to share for New Year's, I hope they're safe. Not drinking with other people or anything, because that's not safe. Because it's just when the booze comes out, the masks come off, as they say. So let's do I'm so done. Let's shake off the stress from 2021 and hope 2022 is better. I mean, it could have been worse. Oh, wow, Wesley. Holy smokes. Well, I can understand why you wouldn't want to stay up till midnight if you have to get in at 5 a.m. Holy smokes, that's crazy. That is reason enough to pass on the New Year's Eve festivities. Jeez. All right, here we go. It's about shaking off stress.
Down in the jar, deep underground. I'm coming up, I'm stepping out. It's all I can do now to shout that I'm so done. Yeah, I wanna have fun. Wanna dance in the sun with everyone. That's intense. I know why I was so low, so stressed out, I couldn't grow. When I was a kid, I needed more help, so I learned to depend on happy I found my way to that part. Tenderly heal my heart. Trust in my grown-up self. To trust that I could ask and get help. 'Cause I'm so done. Yeah, I wanna have fun. Wanna dance in the sun. With everyone. 'Cause I'm so done. Yeah, I wanna have fun. Wanna dance in the sun. With everyone. With everyone. With everyone.
Whew. McAfee security scan started in the middle. No, I do not want that. I'm so done, guys. How about you? I mean, I felt that way even more by the end of 2020. So I'm grateful for the ways things have improved. But is everybody with me that we had hoped there was not another major variant? I mean, we've had 2 this year, Delta wasn't a thing at the beginning of this year. Certainly Omicron wasn't. So, it just keeps going on. Scotland is in lockdown for 3 weeks. I think I saw that on the news. Such a bummer. Such a bummer. Ugh. Well, guys, I kind of want to do The Sun on the Sea. That's a nice song to take us somewhere beautiful as we detox from 2021. And for some people, 2021 was devastating. More massive numbers of Americans and others lost more. I'm sorry, I'm American-centric, right? U.S.-centric, geez. People all over the world lost to COVID. And not enough people vaccinated, some by choice, others by deprivation. Neither of them a good situation, concerning situation, I would say. So let's do The Sun on the Sea. This will be our virtual trip to this beautiful place on the Northern California coast, one of my favorite spots. Whether you are live or replay, I do hope you consider sharing the broadcast if you have not already. That's always a great way to help get the word out. No. I think I'm gonna turn that up just a little. Is it gonna peak? I close my eyes and breathe in. The salty air delights me. A gas call invites me. The crash of a wave excites me. A sound like a rain stick. I open my eyes to see a billion pebbles glittering as they pull toward the sea, toward the sun on the sea, toward the sea and the sun, toward the sun on the sea, calling to me. Along the shore I slowly walk, feeling each grain of sand, but my eyes are drawn back toward the sea, and all the beams reflecting. I turn and stare mesmerized as if in a trance, overcome by the beauty. I burst forth in dance with the sun on the sea and the sun, with the sun on the sea, dancing with me, waves spreading over the sand, rolls and rolls of white silk encrusted with pearly beads, tiny bubbles glistening. I turn, a big wave crashes on the shore, rushes forth to meet me. I stumble back laughing, it licks toes to greet me. The sun on the sea and the sun on the sea, playing with me. Soon I reach the tide pools, teeming with life, green anemone shimmering, starfish clustering. Slow but sure I scale the rock, bare feet, bare hands, mindful each step to the top, to behold the ocean grand, and the sun on the sea and the sun on the sea, dazzling me. Out at sea the rock jets, the wave hits, the foam flies, a waterfall of diamonds pours down, a seal swims by without a sound. Soon the sun will go down, a loved one will come around to coax me away from the sparkling sea, while I look back longingly, back toward the sun on the sea, toward the sea and the sun, toward the sun on the sea, dazzling me, back toward the sun on the sea, toward the sea and the sun, toward the sun on the sea, dazzling me, back toward the calling me, back toward the sun on the sea, toward the sea and the sun, back toward the sun on the sea, calling to me, back toward the sun on the sea, toward the sea and the sun, back toward the sun on the sea, calling to me to dance with me, to play with me, to dazzle me. It's where I long to be. All right. Well, we have done 3 out of our 4 songs. I'm so done. How could that be? Is that right? Did we do 3? No, we did 2. We did 2. I'm so done and The Sun on the Sea. I think I do want to end on No Worries, but I'm going to do another song first. I'm open to requests. It's been a while since I've done Starting with Awareness. I'm thinking about starting with Awareness. Unless there's a strong alternate request. This is a mindfulness song to help us orient ourselves to how we want to be, or at least how I want to be each day, how I want to sort of approach the world and other people. And maybe also we could think of it as a New Year song, how we want to approach the new year, what frame of mind we want to be in. And I'd love to hear if anybody has any New Year's resolutions they want to share. I'm not a big fan of New Year's resolutions per se. I do like to spend the new year thinking about like how I want to regroup and refocus and maybe shift some things in the new year, but life is too fluid and too out of sync with the calendar to have all new intentions saved for one date of the year. It just, for me, that kind of thing happens on a daily basis where I'm kind of just checking in and seeing what's working, what's not, if I have any new ideas. And in so doing, in that being in that frame of mind, or what I was going to say doesn't make sense. So here we go. Starting with awareness of all it really is right now. I'm starting with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me. And then acceptance doesn't mean I can't seek change. Empathy does not mean I feel the same. They just help us move in peace, come what may. 'Cause fight, flight, or freeze is not what we need. Not in you and not in me. We want compassion and rationality. And so I'm gonna try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and being we. It's not that I can control what he says or does, but if I want peace of mind no matter what, and maybe help us get out of a rut, empathic curiosity, it guides me through. I pause to reflect before I do. I gently ask myself, is that really true? And I always try to start with awareness of all it really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and thee and we. I'm willing to accept and mourn my unmet needs. If there's a crisis of imagination when he disagrees, so I don't panic or resort to rewards or punishing. With
without rewards or punishments, anger can't live in me. I can think of mutually beneficial strategies and make requests and not demands of anybody. And so I'm gonna try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and thee and we. Without demands or threats, I can give my love freely. 'Cause to condition my love, it hurts both you and me, and invites our siege to fight, flight or freeze. Yet we want peace without and peace within. So healing and collaboration, it can really begin. So we can be all that we can be through thick and thin. And so I'm gonna try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and thee and we. Yes, calming. All right, so we got only one more song, but it's already after 6 p.m. Pacific time, and that's my goal of stopping. So we'll just rush right along to the last song. No worries. Not about no problems, and not a chastising song, rather an invitation to set down the burden of worry and reassurance that we won't be worse off for it. We might actually be better off for it, and our problems might actually be solved in a more rational way as well. So with this, we will probably be ending off the year. I don't know if I will do a New Year's broadcast, New Year's Eve broadcast. It's technically a weekday. I don't know. We will have to see. If I don't, I will try to remember to tweet that fact. Please, for that reason, do consider following on Twitter. These are your options: Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. I especially encourage Twitter, though, because it's the only place where you can watch and get my rare but important announcements. All right, so let's do No Worries. Here we go. All right, no worries, guys. I need a capo on the second fret. Hurt
No worries. No worries. We can be free from those. We can be free from them and still be okay. Maybe even be better off. Maybe even be better off. Able to make calmer decisions and feel better in the moment. All right, guys. Thanks for being with me live and replay. I appreciate you, Daniel, Wesley, others. More quietly watching. Do be aware that I cannot, unfortunately, see anything but comments. So I can't see like platform-based hearts and things like that and likes. Because I don't have like all these 4 platforms open separately because it would just be a data vortex. So it would just be too much. So I basically, if you chat in any of those areas, I can see them here. But what else? I do not know if I'm going to be broadcasting tomorrow at normal time. I just don't know. I normally come on most weekdays between 5:15 or 5:30 Pacific time and 6 p.m. Pacific time, although I'm often running late, but that's my that's the time frame I aspire to. I do mostly modern American folk with this acoustic guitar, but I also do some vocal looping and some bluesy songs. And what else? I hope you do consider coming on live when you can. Replay is also very much appreciated, though. And do consider sharing the broadcast and following. These are the spots. These are your options. I especially encourage Twitter because that's the only place where I also make announcements. Don't make a ton, so your inbox won't be flooded. And also be sure wherever you follow me, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and or YouTube, that it's Tiffany TLC Music everywhere, all one word. But do remember to note down on the profile page on the app that you're following me on that you want to get all my notifications, and tell your phone that you want to get notifications from that app as well. Otherwise, you won't know I'm coming on. So thanks for being with me. Happy New Year if I don't see you until the new year. It's possible. Happy New Year's Eve and New Year's in advance in case that's true. Bye, everyone. TLC to you from me.